Bang, bang, we in this thing. It's your peoples, man. You already know what it is. And over here at the No Invite podcast, we love repping for the home team because there ain't no better team than the home team. You feel me? With that being said, we have RiBirth recording artist Chico Spitz, brand new single off his album Circulate, featuring the Pink Terror, called My Baby, produced by Chem Clinic. This a motherfucking No Invite exclusive, but as soon as you're done, you could go to all digital platforms, download, stream, whatever you do, it's out there. Circulate, RiBirth Entertainment, baby.
See, this is for my baby.
The Chem Clinic, baby.
Ayy, see she cook it up, then she cut it up, then she flip it up, then she Rhea, cook it up, then she cut it up, then she flip it up, then she Rhea. Man, you don't know the half of it. Man, you don't know the half of it. You can barely sell half of it. Bring it back to my bitch, watch her make stacks. Off it up, man, my bitch go all about the door. She a centerfold, but she ain't never fall. She with the shits, bro, peep though. Crazy ass bitch, still smiling every photo. But that's my baby though, from the get-go. Ain't no letting go. She hold me down for the town when I move around. On God, my bitch make me proud.
When I'm losing it, 4-5, the way she tooling it, she pulling it. Stick to stay, man, she moving it, she too legit. All the dope boy losing it, they losing it. The way she moving it, she moving it.
She cook it up, then she cut it up, then she flip it up, then she Rhea, cook it up, then she cut it up, then she flip it up, then she Rhea.
This for my baby. See, this for my baby. See, this is for my.
See she cook it up, then she cut it up, then she flip it up, then she Rhea, cook it up, then she cut it up, then she flip it up, then she Rhea.
Hook it up and tryna get it how I live. He fucking with me cause he know I got them bricks. He give me love, he give me trust, he give me dick. Stay getting money cause that's all we know how to do. Cut it up, back it up, sell it all to your friends. Calling him the money man, spin it like there's so many and that's Chico, CEO. Round and round and we getting it. On this we hit it. I ain't the game, it's a business. Oh, you think you bad, huh? Took over the city, got these haters mad, huh? Oh, you think you bad, huh? Cause she gon' bust it open when she hear you rap, huh?
See she cook it up, then she cut it up, then she flip it up, then she Rhea, cook it up, then she cut it up, then she flip it up, then she Rhea. Man, you don't know the half of it. Man, you don't know the half of it. You can barely sell half of it. Bring it back to my bitch, watch her make stacks.
The Chem Clinic.
Bang, bang, bang. We back. No Invite Podcast Season 2, The Level Up. It's your boy, your peoples, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Out here super sucker ducking, staying away and giving everybody 6 feet before the corona. And I'm back in the business. I'm back in the Bay, really, to be honest with you. Just got back from Las Vegas. What can I say? I had a ball. You feel me? I go to Las Vegas for more reasons than just to party. But just going out there and being a part of this... Well, let me let y'all know. I went to Vegas because we're doing the Chico Spitz record release party. RiBirth Entertainment, that's my label. We had an event to celebrate and the record release party for Chico Spitz Circulate album. If you ain't got it, go on and get it and check it out. I will be posting a lot of pictures. I might even have a little bit of exclusive content for the Instagram page. But really, if you follow me, then you've seen already. But you don't know everything. You feel me? You just know what I let you see. But yeah, back from Vegas. You know, it was cool. Good ass vibe. Strong performances. Real good performances from OBB Half, Chico Spitz, Teddy, you name it, Barry Bands. I mean, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out the Chem Clinic. Shout out the label. for making it all happen. Shout out my brother Chico Spitz for putting in the work and the effort, and you could see when he drops the official behind the scenes for the function, you're gonna see exactly what I mean by how polished everybody was. I mean, Half went up there and killed it. Chico went up there and killed it. And look, I'm old school, but I'm not like super old school where I'm like, nah, y'all can't be rapping over your own words and shit like that. Like, sometimes you have a shitty sound system, DJs or anybody else that doesn't know that criticizes that. Sometimes the sound system isn't great. And I'm not saying that for this event, I'm just saying in general. Well, sometimes these artists pull up and they don't even got a sound check. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know what they're going to sound like, if you could hear them or not. And ain't nothing worse than going up there and rapping your shit and people can't hear the words really. They just could hear like the, you know what I mean? And the beat. Ain't nothing worse than that. Speaking from the perspective of a live performer, somebody that really has and been doing this shit, that's the worst. So I don't knock people if they rap over their own lyrics, because a lot of times that's just a way for you to be heard. You know what I mean? Because people use it as a crutch too, but for the most part, any person that's been performing and been going here and there, unless you got a professional sound check, you're more than likely don't know what you're going to sound like on the mic until you hop up there. You don't know what your music's going to sound like. And every DJ ain't fucking DJ Khaled. You dig? Every DJ ain't fucking DJ Envy. So shout out to the DJs that do their shit, like the DJ Party Hardy. Shout out to him. He did his motherfucking thing. Went up there, killed it. It was a great night, y'all. I mean, we did everything we said we was gonna do. Beer pong, twerk contest. Yeah, for all y'all that, I got a little footage. I'm gonna share it. I only posted it on my story though, but I'm gonna put together some video clips and stuff like that and drop that on there. But back to my main point. Half, Chico, everybody got up there, killed it. No vocal, no lead vocal, just your ad-libs, just the chorus, and really performed on another level, in my opinion. It is a skill to be able to do that. Just like I'm not knocking people that don't, the people that do not use their lead vocal, it's a skill, because it's your time, and you gotta really, at the end of the day, you gotta really know your music. If you know your music front to back, it ain't a fucking problem. And it allows you to go up there and focus more on your performing. Everybody bodied it that got on stage. There was not one person that got up there that didn't handle their business. And I'm not speaking from a biased perspective on that, even though I am biased, because these are all my folks and all people we fuck with and affiliate with. So everybody, man, shout out to the whole squad, you know what I mean? From RiBirth to Toshi to RiBirth to you name it, you know what I mean? Chem Clinic. Well, we had a bunch of squads and crews from all over in there, and it was love. So shout out to y'all. It was a great just overall function, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of it. Got to see some family, some friends that I ain't seen in a while out there. Shout out to everybody that I talked to, that we chopped it up. You know what I mean? It was love, man. It was a great experience, and I'm looking forward to working closely with everybody out there and doing more shit like this, and not only that, I need my California folks to share in the experience. So we definitely got to bring some of the Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying, heavy hitters out here to come drop their music on y'all, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of dope talent. I said it on the other podcast. That's like our twin city, like the Bay and LV really fuck with each other. You know what I mean? And it's much love and respect always. So we're going to go ahead and keep it moving like we do. My week was great. How was yours? Hopefully it was great. And we're going to jump into the here and now. And the here and now basically is where we talk about all kind of current events and we give our own perspective on it. And being that I'm by myself today, like I said, I don't really like doing podcasts by myself because I feel like it's a rant. But at the same time, I understand you got to give the people what they want. And I'm not saying you want to rant, but what you do want is for me to get up here and talk my shit and at least give y'all something for the week. Because I know for those that work and are out working around, what the fuck is that? You know you need something to get yourself through the day, whether it's during in the office hours or when you're out and about, maybe you hit the gym, whatever it is, we here for you, you know what I mean? And for those that don't work, and riding around slanging dope and you know what I'm saying, and pulling hoes and shit like that. I mean, it won't sound too wild if you pull up on a girl and be like, "What's up, baby? What's your name?" in your whip, you know what I mean? But you're not slapping, you're smacking the podcast. See, because real shit attract real shit. So if she's really with the shits, then she's going to hear you. She's going to hear what you say. She's going to hear what you listen to. And she's going to be like, that motherfucker right there, he going places. You know what I'm saying? He going places like I'm going places. I'm going fucking insane. But you know, that's a different story for a different podcast. Say that shit for Dr. Phil's fucking podcast or something. But look, they're here now. We're going to jump straight to it. Alabama man was shot by an intruder who turned out to be his wife's side piece. Yeah, basically, she was I ain't gonna say no names because I don't feel right like putting people's names out there, even though it's fucking everybody knows this shit. I'm just giving y'all the scenario so that y'all could, you know, obviously you know what time it is. So anyways, basically what it all boils down to is the side dude had been living in the house with dude's wife for like over a year. I don't know how it fucking happens. Apparently there was a lot of drugs involved, a lot of meth getting smoked. So, I mean, that right there will tell you everything you need to know. But he was hiding him in the house. And I guess one night, I don't know if, I believe they said they were having some kind of disagreement. And the wife actually warned the husband and said there might be an intruder in the house. When in fact, she knew who it was because it was her side dude living in the house. She would feed him, you know what I mean? Like he was in the hole and shit, like he was in the pen or something, you know what I mean? Sliding trays of food to him. And he went down there to go look. They seen each other and they had a shootout. One got shot in the chest. The husband got shot in the chest. The intruder, and I use that word loosely, got shot in the chest as well. This is all allegedly, you know what I mean? We don't know. We just giving you what we got. You know, my sources, Baller Alert. I'm going to say Baller Alert's where I seen it first at. But, yo, you got to be a different level of scumbag. Okay, first of all, you're a scumbag if you're cheating on your what's it called? On your girl or your dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're a scumbag for that. But then you got the motherfucker living in the fucking house. She had him living in the house, bro. Like he was on supreme lockdown though. So I don't know. Like when it comes to shit like this, when it comes to drugs, you can't logically put together why people do what the fuck they do. I mean, you can't even do that normally, you know, as it is, just watching people move. But that's on some other shit. That's a whole different level. And yeah, I mean, he was living in there. He was slapping the biscuits when the husband was at work. You know what I mean? And I don't know. You know, love triangles, bro. If people, you know. After a while, you're with that person, you start getting delusional, especially if it's not. I mean, if you're with somebody and it's only about sex and they're the side person or whatever, then they should just know that. And they should just keep it at that. But the problem with that is that never happens. So you end up playing with fire. You dig what I'm saying? Because people get them attached. It ain't even love. It's just like a possessive thing. Like, that's mine. That's me. You know what I mean? So, you know, it makes things complicated to begin with. But when you got the motherfucker living in the house and apparently they were both strapped, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, she had not been thinking straight. She had to have not been thinking straight. That's all I could say. But first and foremost, make sure that you guys be careful when you're in Alabama. Make sure that you're not inviting your side piece to live with you if you got one. And most importantly, keep that strap with you on the nightstand because these hoes ain't loyal. Obviously, he had more to worry about in the world with dealing with her than he did with anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because she brought the most bullshit. At the end of the day, the side dude got hit in the leg, clipped in the leg or something like that. And the other guy got shot in the chest, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like bro can't win. Dude's already greasing his fucking chick skins and now he's like, come on, man. It's tough. It's a tough life out there. Make sure that you guys stay woke and keep it covered up. You never know. Keep the strap underneath her pillow. You know what I mean? That way, if you just reach there, and if she acting up, you gotta do what you gotta do. Defend yourself at all times. And I hope y'all know when I'm fucking joking too, because People be too fucking sensitive nowadays. I feel like I can't even be comedic. You know what I mean? Because motherfucker, I mean, I don't care, to be honest with you, because I have nothing for y'all. If y'all want to hate, but go ahead. I have nothing for y'all to take from me. You can't take nothing from me. But at the same time, bro, people be hating, bro. People get this shit and they be low-key hating and they don't like you for whatever reason or another. You seen, I told y'all somebody hated on my show, and that's not even the bottom of it. People be flagging my accounts. People be doing all kinds of wild shit to my shit. And I'm like, yo, I hope for the benefit of you and who you are as a person, I hope that at the very least that you fucking got less and you're worse off than me. Because I would understand it in a little way. Because even though it's like a delusion, I would still understand it. But if you're doing better than me, if you're financially, life-wise, whatever the case you see it, and career-wise, if you're doing better than me and you're hating on what the fuck I'm doing, you're like the worst kind of piece of shit. Because nothing is good enough for you. It has to be all about you. You probably keep a bunch of dickheads that don't even tell you the truth, tell you whatever you want to hear, just so you feel like your position is solidified. You know, that's the kind of shit I don't like. That's the kind of shit I don't like, period. I don't like hating at all. Don't flag my account. Don't cock block my little things, you know what I'm saying? But I would understand it more from someone that ain't doing shit and is just envious than I would from somebody that's envious and that's hateful and is on some sucker shit and they doing better off in whatever it is that they're mad at you about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get hate from somewhere. You dig what I'm saying? So, we're going to keep it moving because that's just, you know what I'm saying, period, point blank. We don't do the hating. You know what I'm saying? It's a 100% hate-free podcast. You know, no haterade. We don't endorse such products. You know what I'm saying? We don't smoke that crazy hate. You know what I mean? That haze. You know, none of that. We don't do none of that, bro. We endorse real life, real shit, and that's how we keep it moving. All right, so Tesla is now working on a robot to help eliminate boring tasks and deadly tasks, apparently, you know what I mean, repetitive shit that, you know, I mean, come on now, they should have been figured out a better way to do it. And I know a lot of people, when they hear this whole thing about robots and they're starting to create robots to take care of meaningless tasks, that's kind of what we need to do. I feel like it could help humanity in a certain way if they're like just programmed. Obviously, I'm not really too much of a fan of AI. I'll explain why later. But certain routine and boring and dangerous tasks that humans do, they shouldn't do them no more. And see what people think is like, oh, we're gonna lose our jobs. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be that. Not necessarily. There's always gonna be a need for human reaction, human judgment, human tasks, and human involvement in everyday things, because you can't. I don't know if they can yet or whatever, but as of right now, humans can't read sarcasm, humor, the little nuances, the shit that, you know, goes on in everyday interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy for a robot to be like, yo, take down this burger order. I don't want this. I don't want that. I want that. That's a little different. Then it's a little different when you're you're applying for healthcare and all kinds of questions and different circumstances may arise and all kinds of shit. So within the conversation. So I feel like it is good for those type of things. Certain things that humans shouldn't need to do no more. And as far as the taking jobs away, I'm just like, well, it in fact opens up a whole new market, because somebody got to work on these robots. Somebody got to fucking help put together the raw materials that are gonna make these robots, the plastics and whatever. And don't get me wrong, I'm probably a little outdated. I'm sure they got a lot of technology out there right now, 3D printers, you name it, and shit like that they're working on to help make things like robot maintenance, self-sustaining. But even then, who's building the 3D printers? See, I feel like it'll just be a shift. A lot of people, they're not going to be forced like to have no job. They're gonna be forced to go and take up a trade. You know, be forced to educate themselves in a different field. You know, to help get these things. And I know we're saying, oh, well, there's certain things that, you know, you're right. There is a certain things that everybody just can't pick up, and that's why it's important for humans to keep certain jobs, because certain jobs, you know, it is what it is. But I'm talking about the dangerous ones, though. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the shit that people don't need to have business being around, because whatever it is they're playing with, you know what I mean? Chemicals or whatever, you name it, building hot shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, this is where you cue the war music. I mean, you never know, man. They're not just talking about stopping there. They're talking about like making fucking robots to do everything. Like, I was watching another video that came out a week ago before I seen this article about Tesla, and it's the Boston Dynamic. It's called Boston Dynamics. I guess they're a company, a technology company. And you could go to YouTube and just search Boston Dynamics. You know, you'll trip the fuck out. They're making already robots that could walk normal, navigate upstairs and shit like that. And they're getting so advanced now that I just seen a video where they're doing parkour. And they're doing some pretty sophisticated moves, y'all. Now, and I don't know if this is programmed or this is AI technology already. I mean, I would say it's programmed where they just learn. I don't know if we're truly at a point of AI where it's by themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You see how we are. Like, I hate to be the conspiracy theorist on this one, but I'm going to dip into my bag a little bit about that. You see, robots are very logical, or at least that's how they're programmed to be. Very logical. See, humans, we're logical, but we also have, emotions. So a lot of times, emotions interfere with the logic of our mind and what we're thinking. And sometimes they're good for it. Don't get me wrong. It's not always an interference. A lot of times, emotion is a good thing, you know? But when you teach something to think for itself, and it doesn't have that emotion, it's lacking a lot of things like compassion, fairness, you know what I mean? Certain things that, you know, certain emotions and certain things, not only emotions, obviously, but that it lacks. So for lack of a better word, it's like, what's to stop them from being like, you guys are fucking the worst of the worst, bro. Humans are really the worst of the worst. We're really good. At our best, we're great. And at our worst, we don't give a fuck about nothing, each other, the environment, ourselves, our own well-being, our children. You dig what I'm saying? Like, humans, unfortunately, we're at our best. We're fucking awesome. We're the greatest. We have we have potential. We could be fucking light years ahead of what we're at if we really cut the bullshit out. But you empower these robots, and who's to say that since they have no emotion, who's to say that your best interest is in their best interest? And since they have no emotional attachment to you, no kind of bond like that with you, then you're just now you're just in the way. You dig what I'm saying? And I know I'm probably looking at it way harsh or whatever. Like I said, I gave you the good and I'm gonna give you the bad. This is both my opinions. You know, I could be completely wrong, and hopefully in one of these instances I am. But I don't know. I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ready for that. You know, the Sarah Connor and the Terminator shit. But you never know, man. You never know, because at the end of the day, humans are very, very, how do you call it? What's that word? We're just destructive, y'all. I mean, for lack of a better word, we're just destructive, and we don't give a fuck about shit, and it shows, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, giving a logical mind with no attachment to us emotionally, they might look at us in the whole scenario and be like, yo, we could do without y'all. Like, the animals, they have a function. They keep this planet going and growing and doing things. What the fuck is our function? Because all we do is take. We don't give back nothing positive. And you could say, oh, well, this and these new inventions. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of the shit that we creates a byproduct that's harmful to us. Harmful to our environment. You know what I mean? Like I said, do we have the potential for greatness? Hell yeah. I could see us doing all kinds of shit. You know, I could see us being a great civilization. I'm talking about all humans, not just one set, not just one class. I mean all humans. But that's gonna involve a whole shift in consciousness that I don't think the average person is ready for. And I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know if they're ready for it. And I know I don't think that the powers that be that hold all the money and are secure in our insecurities, I guess, will allow that. You know what I mean? Who the fuck knows? You know what I mean? Hopefully the aliens come down and prove us all wrong. You feel me? Or who knows? We might fuck around and build a Terminator, and it's gonna take the aliens to come down and help our ass because how the fuck we too dumb to create to not be able to protect ourselves and our own planet and create shit for to prevent us from being extinct, but we can create a fucking another form of intelligence that rivals ours and maybe even supersedes ours one day. Exactly. I don't want to hear it. Anyways, we're going to keep it moving. It's official, y'all. You know, we're going to have to pour out a little liquor for this one. We're going to have to put one in the air. It's the end of an era. We're going to need some applause right here. We're just going to need y'all to understand that it was like anything else. It was like that's the cassette and CD tape era. It was like the fuck, you know what I mean? Just the 90s hip hop era. You dig what I'm saying? It was just great while it lasted, but OnlyFans is coming to an end, y'all. Or at least in how you guys see it or think of it. Because let's keep it real, they made their money off the sweat. Off the sweat and other bodily fluids of people. And they made that, and they got to $1 billion assessment where they're going to go global and stuff like that. I mean, you know, they're going to have their money, their shares for sale or whatever. They're going to hit the stock exchange. Well, now, you know, they said come October, it's a wrap. It's official. We heard the rumors. We talked about it before on the show, but now I could confirm. They're getting rid of all adult and pornographic content on there. You know, they only allowed, certain kinds of content to begin with. But the adult content they got up there, really, I don't know. I've never been on fucking OnlyFans. But from what I hear, so they're banning it all. It's a wrap. So I don't know what to tell y'all ladies. Y'all had a good run. And I'm speaking specifically to the ladies because really that's the only people that I see regularly. I was watching girls go from just being a follower on my timeline to pushing their OnlyFans like it was a mixtape. And I'm not mad. I'm cheering for them because I'm like, yeah, I want to see how now you get to see the independent hype. Now you get to see what I see when I'm like, I'm out there. Here go my mixtape. Bam, check out, hit this link in bio. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'd get scrolled on. You dig what I'm saying? People would just watch. You know, you could tell. You could tell who really fuck with you and who's just watching because they'll be in your story, but they won't be in your likes. You dig what I'm saying? And now the people that are in both, you know, they fuck with you. So those are the people you focus on. But now they got to see, you know what I'm saying? I digress. Y'all got to see exactly what it's like to be somebody that's trying to make money independently with their art. Am I gonna call the OnlyFans shit art? I'm gonna call it art because I can't say that it's not. I don't know what the intention was. I'm pretty sure the intention was money, but you know, some people were doing it for on some to straight get money, and some people were making it an actual thing. They were putting time and effort into their content. They were doing, you know what I mean? So either way, it's a wrap. I don't know what to tell y'all ladies. Y'all can still support us like we supported y'all. And if you didn't get no support, now you know why it's like that. And maybe you might want to look at your partner that's doing this thing music wise and be like, you know what? I understand now. I get it. The same thing with people when they start a business. You see your partner, he started a business now you get it. They're taking the leap. They're making money off themselves, their craft, their art, whatever it is that they do, their services, and they're trying their best to make $1 out here extra. We all got to make a little extra dollar. In California, if you ain't got 2 hustles besides working, you're not going to make it. And I'm pretty sure that even then, you're probably still struggling because it's real out here. So all over the United States, all over the world, I don't know what it is or how you're doing it to survive and how you're getting yours. You got to get it how you live. But just know that if you're slanging pussy pics on OnlyFans, it's a wrap. Don't trip though. I mean, there's still, from what I know, there's still Snapchat. People still do it on that. And I don't know if they're cracking down on that too, because I really don't have a fucking Snapchat. That shit's just annoying. It's just another channel that I have to worry about posting content and shit. So, but shout out to y'all. Also, like I said, there's Snapchat. There's other avenues that y'all could go ahead and get your motherfucking shit going. You got you got Tyga saying he's about to drop a whole new platform, adult content related. So, you know, I mean, there you go right there. OnlyFans gave people a blueprint now. And just like anything else, it's going to evolve into other forms of social media. The only difference is I feel like with OnlyFans cutting out this segment of their content creators, they're expediting that change faster. And I have a feeling, I promise you, because OnlyFans ain't really been pushing for years and years and years strong like that I know of, or at least has hit the main, what do you call that? The mainstream, or the main zeitgeist, or whatever the fuck they call it. It hasn't hit that yet. I mean, it hasn't been there for that long, is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give y'all my prediction right now. I feel like it's gonna go down in revenue because, like I said, they built the platform off the blood, sweat, and tears of these adult content creators, and now they snatching it back. It's like, okay, what do you think? That you think that everybody that was going there wants to go on there and watch Martha Stewart make fucking pancakes? Come on now. The OnlyFans shit, it got embraced by a certain community and a community that was doing what it was getting its money and promoting the platform, and now that community is homeless. So y'all got to find a new spot to go do what you guys got to do. It's all right, you know what I mean? It's just like back in the day when we were out there with that shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll burn a block down, and when the shit got too hot, guess what? We popped up on a new block. So it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Go on and get your motherfucking money. Anyways, I mean, and I'm going to throw this little tidbit in there because it's kind of fucking annoying. And it was going to be the PSA, but I got a different one that's a little better. So maybe I'll just save it. You know what? We're going to keep that shit moving. It's No Invite Podcast. It's season 2, the Level Up, the podcast that stays, you know what I mean? It stays fortified and certified with only the grade A, you know, top of the line, you know what I'm saying, best. Yeah, you dig? You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to have a smoke break, drink a little bit more of this coffee. I'll be back. Bang, bang, we're back. No Invite Podcast, Season 2, The Level Up, Episode 48, I believe. I don't even think I announced it earlier and shit. I just got straight to it because I was really feeling myself. But yeah, I think it's Episode 48. We back in this thing, and we're going to go ahead and keep it moving like we do. And we're going to jump into the Put You Up on Game segment. That's the part of the program where we make any announcements, tell you about any upcoming events or anything that we got going on. And as of now, we have a few things going on, but the first things first, the 182A. Well, first things first, 182A, almost here on the way. OBB Half's official first album you know what I mean, his first full-length album. He's had a couple mixtapes. He's had albums with me, of course. But his first full-length solo album will be out. And when I tell you that he killed it on that shit, he killed it. Especially the live performances. He did perform in Vegas. And he did his motherfucking thing, bro. He did his thing. And like I said, I'm very proud and very just it's just dope to see people get up there and kill it in a real way. So yeah, we the OBB solo album 182A is on the way. I will post and give you guys more info on that as it comes, but just know it's dropping. RiBirth Entertainment, produced entirely by Hutch Slap Something. So shout out to Hutch. Mixed and mastered by Hutch Slap Something as well. You know he does a lot of shit and we fuck with him over here. So that's our guy. We also got Circulate, Chico Spitz, brand new album out now. RiBirth Entertainment, recording artist Chico Spitz just dropped another, I want to say an album. I think it's an album or it might be an EP. I'm not sure. Because nowadays people will call it an EP just to call it an EP. Just to give it that vibe. You feel me? Excuse me. But Circulate out now. Make sure y'all go grab that, go download, go stream it. He got a song called Jump out right now. Video out. You could go to Instagram and find him at Bartholomew Sweats with a Z. You could also go to Chico Spitz on YouTube and you can find all his work there. Dope artist, dope creator, and he is doing dope shit. We also got the Fest. 2021, the Fest is going down. We will be out there September 11th from 12 to 9. We got J Diggs, San Quinn, RBL Posse, Young Chop, Goldie Gold, Selski, Taji D, Singular. Shout out to Singular. Shout out Product. You feel me? We got a bunch of artists out there that are going to be doing what the fuck they do. It's a festival, all kinds of vending, all kinds of cool shit. We're going to be out there. Make sure that you guys tap in with me. I'll have more details. I will have a table out there. I will be vending. RiBirth Clothing Co. will be out there if you want to come fuck around and meet up. All the info will be on the Instagram page, or you could go to my folks, Oski, We Out Here promo. So that's Oski, OSKEE _ We Out There promo, or We Out Here promo, excuse me. And you can find out all the details from that event. As far as put you up on game, we don't got much going on. We're still going to continue our show that we had canceled or postponed. It will be coming, so have no fear. We're going to have something for y'all real soon. At the moment, we are getting and vetting new opportunities and new show dates and things like that. So as they come to us, we're going to come bring it to the podcast. And at the very least, for all my people from all over Europe and everywhere, shout out 710. Studios. You know what I mean? We're going to have it all. We're going to have more announcements, more things, more, just more life, man. More life. Maybe put my Drake voice on and do more life. But yeah, you know what I mean? So that's basically it for the the put you up on game. But no, also shout out to 704 Records. I got that confused earlier with my partners from 710. Shout out to 704 Records, you know what I mean? Dope ass people, you know what I mean? Dope ass engineers, producers, you know what I mean? Based out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands. They do it all, mixing and mastering, got their own production and whatnot. They're very cool people. In fact, I'm going to be tapping in with them real soon for some work. So shout out to them over there. They drop the music. They got a lot of dope stuff. You can follow them on Instagram at 704 Records. It's all one word. You could also follow RiBirth Entertainment for all the music side of what we talk about on this podcast, the music leg of what we do. You go to RiBirth Entertainment on Instagram. That's RiBirth Entertainment. Or you could go to Facebook and it's RiBirth Entertainment as well. All right, we're going to keep going because we keep going, and we don't stop. And now we're going to go ahead and jump into one of my favorite parts, something that we just adopted along the way, but we feel it's very necessary because people, as they like to say, is common sense ain't very common. So with that being said, we're going to jump into this week's No Invite PSA. And the PSA is pretty much very simple. We took a little poll on this and everybody pretty much fucking agreed. There ain't too many people that didn't. You know what I mean? And it's basically, if I invite you to my house, I'm inviting you. Don't bring anyone else. Now, what that means is quite simple. I'll break it down for you. Don't invite anybody else. Don't invite anybody that I don't fucking know. Don't just pop up. You're my peoples. You know where I live. You could pop up on me. I'll prefer that you call me first or text me. Don't just come knocking at my door uninvited. But you're welcome at my house. I don't give a fuck if it's this person, that person, whoever. You gotta give me a heads up. That's at the very least. That's one of them. The very least is don't fucking pull up with a motherfucker I don't know, period. But at the very least, give me a heads up and give me the option to tell you no. Because fuck that shit. And I'm gonna tell you why. You know, I trust people. I got friends and family. I trust them. I would do anything for them. They need me, I'll be there. All they got to do is ask. But for the most part, I'm going to say I trust their judgment. So if they say somebody's good, they're good. This the problem though. As they can have what they consider good with each other, that's their relationship. I don't know who your friend is. I don't even know if we had a problem before. I don't know if he don't like me for whatever fucking reason. I don't know if he's my secret fucking hater that keeps fucking flagging all my shit. I don't know. So while y'all might be cool and you guys got a good rapport, that don't mean he like me. And I've had it happen plenty of times where I went with somebody to go meet one of their friends, maybe not to their house, but go meet one of their friends. And as soon as their friend sees me and I see them, I'm like, yo, I don't even like this motherfucker. And he know I don't like him. And he don't like me. So it becomes an issue. So to avoid that, that's why I say don't bring nobody to my fucking house. If I fucking invited you to my house, if I met you and I met the person already that you're with, and we done chopped it up and I invited y'all both from the gate, we good. Don't bring nobody to my motherfucking house. And that's why. While y'all got, it's not the same as what I got. And like, don't get me wrong. I got a lot of folks, I trust their judgment. If they say this person's a stand-up person, I'm going to go with what they say. You know what I mean? Because I trust them and they are basically vouching for them, for their friends to me. At the same time, those same people who I trust their judgment, they already know not to bring nobody to my motherfucking house that I don't fucking know. So it's just one of those things that should go without saying, but since it doesn't because people don't fucking get it, let me tell you again, don't bring no one to my motherfucking house that I don't know. If I didn't invite them and I don't know them, don't bring them to my fucking house. For those people that you know already, we ain't gotta say it because we know, disregard that because this is not for you. People that know this already, this is not for you because you know this already. This is common sense, y'all. This is why it's the No Invite PSA. So just keep that in mind, and we're gonna go ahead and keep it pushing like we always fucking do. Main topic. Basically, the main topic is taking the time to understand the situation that you're in. You need to be able to do that as you progress in life. And if you could teach that to your children at a young age, you will spare them and save them from a lot of grief. And this is why. Because we're living in a new generation now. We're living in the social media generation. And for those of us that grew up not having it and seeing it now, we see it through a different set of eyes than the young kids that were born in it, immersed in it, and don't know another life where there is none. See, we have to know we have to take the time and know what we're getting ourselves into so that we don't constantly fall into that circle of perpetually putting our own selves in bad situations or putting ourselves down or putting ourselves in a circle of perpetual misery. On the No Invite, we give y'all plenty of examples. The stupid motherfuckers posting shit and then they get arrested. I'm pretty sure they're facing their time. They're locked up. They're wishing that they ain't do that shit. I promise you they're wishing they ain't do that. They ain't show everything. They'd still be out there right now doing what the fuck they need to do. Doing what they supposed to do. But nah, they did that. Boom. That's one example. We talked about that plenty. Understanding what you're doing when you get, understanding what happens when you're putting all your personal business out there, your relationship business. I'm not here to knock nobody about how fast they are between breakups because everybody's different. But when you show every little part of your relationship, good, bad, or the other, on social media exposed, and then you have a breakup, and then you meet Mr. Right again, and you post everything against, you are unknowingly building an image of yourself. I mean, you might know that you're doing it too. Of course, I'm not going to give everybody the supreme benefit of the doubt, but you might know exactly what you're doing. But see, then the problem with that is that people are going to hold you to that image. And if you're not strong enough to be able to understand that, yo, this is just, comes along with my bullshit, I don't care, what people say don't matter, then you're going to be very much a victim to what the fuck happens when people get to spreading rumors about you. Bitches get to hitting you up because they think their man's cheating with you, and you name it. You name the motherfucking shit. I swear to God, I don't watch soap operas. I don't need to, because if I really want to see drama, I could go to Facebook and see everyone's drama that chooses to put it out there. And it's even what makes it even better is that it's everyone. It's mostly people I know. The dude that fucking put too much on Instagram. Oh man, y'all are snitching on me. The girl that puts all her business on Facebook. Stay out of my business. You don't know me. I'm not what I post. I believe that's to a certain degree. Some people post shit for comedic content. But some people post certain stuff of a certain variety for comedic content, but it really be how they see things. See, people want to low-key say that. That's like their disclaimer to say, I'm not what I post. I don't always post what I feel like. You're right. Sometimes it's for comedic value, but if you're the bitter girl that's always posting about bitter people and bitter exes and bitter this and bitter that, you're probably like that. You know what I mean? It might be an unfair assessment, and I'm not going to say it's everybody. I take it by a case-by-case basis, but I do have ears and I do have eyes, and they both fucking work really well. And one thing about me, I could say I am pretty good at reading how people are. It's just been one of the things, one of my survival mechanisms that I've owned since a youth. You feel me? A damaged youth at that. You feel me? Your boy ain't perfect. But what you're not going to see is me on Facebook talking about how perfect I am and giving y'all all my fucking business and shit that I don't need to do. A lot of you dudes be too motherfucking emotional on Facebook. Nobody really cares, bro. To be honest with you, the people that care, that are in those comments, don't care, because out of 20 comments, maybe 2 people are only the real ones that would check in on you. A lot of time when I see people posting like just way too personal shit on social media, I skip past it. I won't like it because I'm not here for that. Especially if you're like my friend. If I'm your friend, you do not need me to tell you on social media that I fuck with you. If you want to chop it up with me, you got something on your mind. All my folks know I'm real easy to talk to. You could hit my line and we could chop it up, man. If you need someone to vent, I've lost people to suicide. I've lost people to depression. So I am never the type that's going to be like, man, fuck that, toughen up. Nah, if you need somebody to come holler at, tell me how you feeling, I'm here for you. Always have been, always will be. I may not be the most, the closest friend. I'm a horrible friend. I've said it before, actually. And I'm horrible when it comes to keeping in contact. But I'm here. I don't give a fuck if 20 years pass, bro. I'm going to treat you like I treated you the last time I seen you, unless you did something in between then to change how I feel about you. So if we cool, we talk, ain't never no awkwardness. I don't give a fuck where I've been, what I'm going through. I'm going to be the same motherfucker with you. because that's how you know me. Now, may I think differently? Yeah, I mean, I'm evolving. Doesn't mean I'm the same person. What I mean is that I'm always gonna treat you the same. I'm not gonna look at you like I'm better or you're better or I don't even know this motherfucker anymore. None of that. I'm not gonna do that. I've never been that type of person. And you could ask anybody that knows me when they see me. I treat them like ain't nothing ever happened. Like nothing changed. Like I see you every day. You know what I mean? That's how I was raised. But you gotta know what you get yourself into. You know. For instance, all this shit comes from Lizzo. We already know. She be doing her thing. She's dope. She does her music, but she also be on there, and she be asking for it. You know, social media got no fucking chill. You know, the internet is undefeated. Now you a big girl, okay? You're already doing stuff that people don't do, okay? That's your business. If you're gonna be big, be confident. Confidence is key. Go up there and kill it. So even if I don't like it, it is what it is. But you can't get on this social media shit, expose yourself to the world, and expect that only the entire world or the entire social media, that everybody's gonna feel you. Everyone's not gonna feel you. And everyone ain't gonna say nice shit to you. If you as Lizzo, like I said, she needs to know what she's getting herself into and understand that. You know, you can't be getting on here and expecting everyone to like you. Now, can you get on there? Yeah, do your thing. Shit, you want to fucking jump around, do whatever. I'm not here to tell nobody how to live their life. But know what you're getting yourself into. Understand and find some understanding and know that for all the good, there's going to be a lot of bad. Because that's the game. Once again, earlier we kicked it off with the haters. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. So you got to make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into. You got to know that it comes with the territory. And then you got to ask yourself, am I strong enough or ready to deal with the bullshit? Prime example, we'll go back top list. The guy that was showing all this shit and got indicted on his Instagram, he should have asked himself, am I ready for that? Do I want to ball for temporary for the gram and show everybody my business? Or do I want to low-key ball for as long as I can? You could, there you go. Understand what you're getting yourself into. I mean, come on now, the girl that posts everything or the dude that posts everything. Forgive me, ladies, if I'm only referring to as women, but that's my default because I deal with the opposite sex. You dig what I'm saying? So, but you show so much, you paint an image of yourself, and you're like, ain't nothing wrong with it, because guys and girls feel that shit and they be on you because of it. But that's because there's an unlimited amount of people. For every person that don't want you, there's another two that will want you. But how do they want you? Do they want you because of this image and they feel like, yo, you're just somebody quick to run through? Do they want you because they think you look good and they really lonely and they don't got action like that to begin with? So they're just on whoever that they could possibly get under. Cause I know I got a lot of friends too. I ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but I be see y'all thirsting under these pictures really hard. I'll be like, bro, if she ain't fucking with you, she ain't even like your shit, keep it moving, bro. Keep it moving. Don't do that to yourself, because although you might be a great person, social media wise, the people that know you from there, that's like bringing your stock down. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look like, damn, like this motherfucker's thirsty. This motherfucker don't know. Yada, yada. You name it. You know, reputation is everything. I'm not saying to give a fuck about what people think about you, but make sure that you understand what you're putting out there to the world, so that when people try to make an assessment of you or they're dealing with you, they deal with you from a righteous standpoint. They're looking at you from a righteous level, not like, look at this thirsty motherfucker be under every bitch's page, hella emotional on the Instagram, always talking about this, always talking about that. That doesn't bode well for you, especially if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, artist, anything that has to do with you pushing a brand of some sort, of yourself or your artistry. The worst thing that you could do is be on there constantly complaining and crying and talking shit about other people. It's the worst. Nobody wants that at the end of the day. People will fuck with you because real always will recognize real. So if you say some real shit, people will gravitate towards that. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not trying to do business with nobody that got drama. Period. We all got drama, but at the same time, I'm not trying to do business with nobody that I know all their drama. You dig? Everybody got drama. Everybody got something going on. We're human, but everything ain't for everyone, and everything ain't for Instagram, and everything ain't for Facebook. And that's all I'm saying. Nowadays, please know what you're getting yourself into, because everyone ain't Lizzo, and everyone can't call the guy at Facebook and be like, hey, bro, can you take all these comments off? At the end of the day, you don't got money like that, and you're playing with your own emotions. You dig? Shout out to the people that know what Instagram and what's it called is for. It's for entertainment. It's for promotion. It's for sharing. But not everything. You dig what I'm saying? I don't want to know all your business. Some people do. Some people want to know everything about you and talk shit about you behind your back. You dig what I'm saying? And that's going to be no matter who you are in life. So I'm not out here giving anybody any ammunition. When I'm up, I'm up. When I'm down, I'm down. Chances are you probably don't know too much in between. You never know. You'll never know if I'm at my lowest, and you'll never see me as far as you'll never truly see how high I'm really getting. You dig? that means more than one thing. Anyways, that's the No Invite podcast. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure that you guys go to all your favorite podcasting platforms. Download, write a review, give us a rating. That shit helps so much. You have no idea. That's the main thing we need y'all to do. That helps push us up the rankings and allows other people to find us, more people to find us, because we're trying to share this gift to the world. Also, you could go to Instagram and follow us at no_invite_podcast. You could also go see all the episodes. I am off this week, y'all, so I will promise you I will have the YouTube updated, and I think from now on, in the link in our bio, we're only going to push the YouTube, and you guys can find us on other platforms, whatever you like listening to on your own. Make sure that you go to our YouTube channel. That's RiBirth Media Films. That's RiBirth Media Films. I'm going to be doing a bunch of uploading today and all kinds of other shit. We're going to have definitely some exclusive content. I got a lost podcast from our trip to LA when we did the Stick Gang Cypher with a couple of legendary artists on there, a legendary producer, as well as some future legends on there. I couldn't figure out how to get it out of my camera because I recorded it a funky way, but I got it now. And what I'm about to do, yeah, I'm going to do what I do. But I'm going to have some exclusive content for the No Invite page, as well as the RiBirth, the YouTube channel. So with that being said, I'm me, you're you. Do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I do too. One. Yeah, I hope y'all ain't going nowhere, because we got one more exclusive. Yes, Chico Spitz, RiBirth recording artist. Circulate out now everywhere. But we're going to leave y'all with one more banger. It's called Jump, featuring Barry Bands and King QP. Produced, of course, by the Chem Clinic. Fire. Y'all already know. No Invite. Yeah.
Hey. Jump. Hey. Jump.
The template.
Major look, fucker, book. I'm a crook, got him shook. White bitch, fish on hook, trip on nook, got him cook. I am Groot, yeah. 200 proof, yeah. Nothing new, yeah. Who is you, yeah. Man, fuck that question, boy. I'm flexing, no discussion. Need attention, Glock in session. Got him stressing, boy. I'm busting, count your blessings. Uno, dos, boy, you close. Do the most, I'm the host to the horror show. Nutty North Hollows go.
All bag hoodie and a ski mask. Nina on my hip, I'ma need that. He look like a lick, he gon' be that. That nigga softer than a beanbag. I'm with my partners hitting licks. Pull up on him, take his chain and dip. And circle back and take his bitch. If he want the smoke, get the clip.
All black hoodie and a ski mask. Nina on my hip, I'ma need that. He look like a lick, he gon' be that. That nigga softer than a beanbag. I'm with my partners hitting licks. Pull up on him, take his chain and dip. And circle back and take his bitch. If he want the smoke, get the clip.
The homie plugging me like Pablo. Fire on me, I'm a pyro. Mobbing on them like the capo. I don't take no wells, I go El Diablo. Macho, fly your bitch out the Cabo and go pit bully on the Gato. She the wifey type, but I'm a Sancho. Now I'm main eventing on the sideshow. Rocky Balboa with the combo. If he die, he die like Drago. No bullshit, kicking big game. The whiskey and change, vitiligo. I'm a slot killer like Rambo. Yeah, she all yours, but I bet she let me hit it one time. No Lone Ranger, need the side kicking like Tonto. Little buddy, go wherever I go. I'm an expert with the rifle. With that fully loaded 4.5 gon' put you niggas pockets on Flocko. I'm a
all black hoodie and a ski mask. Nina on my hip, I'ma need that. He look like a lick, he gon' be that. That nigga softer than a beanbag. I'm with my partner sitting licks. Pull up on him, take his chain and dip. Then circle back and take his bitch. If he want the smoke, you get the clip.
All black hoodie and a ski mask. Nina on my hip, I'ma need that. He look like a lick, he gon' be that. That nigga softer than a beanbag. I'm with my partner sitting licks. Pull up on him, take his chain and dip. Then circle back and take his bitch. If he want the smoke, you get the clip.